I've said this before, and I will say it again. Promises made, promises kept. Shout out to Fox News. Nearly half of Department of Education staff will be eliminated immediately or imminently. Jesus Christ, I'm terrible at reading. I apologize. Trump repeatedly has said he would like to see education move back to the states, based Donald Trump and based Linda McMahon. The Department of Education staff will receive reduction in force notices Tuesday before nearly half the department's workforce is terminated, Fox News Digital has learned. Earlier Tuesday, a memo was sent to all Education Department employees informing them that Department of Education offices will be closed Tuesday evening through Wednesday due to security reasons. Employees were instructed to leave the office by 6 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Quote, today's reduction in force reflects the Department of Education's commitment to efficiency, accountability, and ensuring that resources are directed where they matter most, to students, parents, and teachers, Education Secretary Linda McMahon said in a statement. Fucking Linda McMahon coming in with the steel chair, just going to start cleaning house. The Department of Education is the Royal Rumble, and Linda McMahon's going to get the most eliminations. McMahon called the move a significant step toward restoring the greatness of the American education system. All divisions of the Department of Education will be impacted by the staffing cuts. Some will require significant reorganization. President Donald Trump has repeatedly said he would like states to control education. He campaigned on the issue ahead of the 2024 election. It's also not, this. It's not like a new thing for a Republican to lament the state of American education and to kind of put all that on the Department of Education. I mean, the quality of the American education has only gone down really since the implementation of the Department of Education. So, quote, I want to close up. Oh, here we go. Sorry, it's Trump, so I got to do the Trump voice. I want to close up the Department of Education, move education back to the states. Trump said in August 2024, while noting left-wing states such as California could struggle if he does eliminate the Department of Education. Of the 50 states, I would bet that 35 would do great, and 15 of them, or 20 of them, will be as good as Norway. Norway is considered great. I don't say this. Very smart people say this, and they tell me that Norway is awesome. I don't know. I've never been to Norway. That's not true. I have been to Norway, but I didn't pay much attention. When Trump took office, the agency's workforce numbered 4,133 employees. That will be shrunk to around 2,183 workers, the department said in a news release. About 259 employees were accepted into the deferred resignation program and another 313 accepted buyouts. Remaining workers impacted by the reduction will be placed on administrative leave beginning March 21st. The workers being let go will receive their full pay and benefits through June 9th, as well as substantial severance pay or retirement benefits based on the length of their employment, the agency said. I mean, I kind of don't want us to, one of the things that we're trying to do here is shrink the size of government and get rid of wasteful spending. But, I guess if it'll keep these people from making too big of a bitch fit as they leave, just give them a severance package. So fine, fair enough. The expected reduction in force notices come after reports spread in recent days that Trump was readying to sign an executive order to abolish the federal agency. Jesus, I wish he would. The Wall Street Journal recently reported it had reviewed a copy of a draft executive order that would order McMahon to take all necessary steps to facilitate the closure of the Department of Education based on the maximum extent appropriate and permitted by law. Quote, the experiment of controlling American education through federal programs and dollars and the unaccountable bureaucrats those programs and dollars support has failed our children, our teachers, and our families, the draft order said, according to the Journal. I want to take the time to point out this picture, which I use for the thumbnail, but it's just funny to me. Close that. Look at the McMahon family behind Linda. There's Stephanie looking at her mom like, I want to be there one day. I think I'm going to go into politics. And then there's Triple H with that goofy ass smile. He's just all like, I'm at a Senate hearing. This is so cool. And then next to them is what appears to be Shane. Well, that's definitely Shane, but I don't know. The lady between Triple H and Shane is maybe Shane's wife. I think maybe possibly. Don't quote me on that. But it's just funny that they're sitting there like looking at their phones, like they just can't be fucked to pay attention. Like, God, why did I come here? This is so stupid. Why am I here? I want no part of this. Like my favorite part's Triple H. He's just all like, "This is so awesome." He's got the same look that like dudes get on their face when a helicopter flies by. Like they're just like, "Well, this is cool." I just McMahon additionally sent a letter to all staff on her first day on the job in March saying she will lead a monumentous final mission to send education back to the states. States' rights. That's what we like to hear. Quote, our job is to respect the will of the American people and the president they elected, who has tasked us with accomplishing the elimination of bureaucratic bloat here at the Department of Education, a momentous final mission, quickly and reasonably, or responsibly. McMahon wrote to employees in a letter shared with Fox News Digital. The secretary said the reconstruction of the department will profoundly alter staff budgets and agency operations. So yeah, once again, Trump said he was going to do a thing, and he's doing it. And he's doing it with Linda fucking McMahon. How cool is that? How cool is that? Also, it's also funny to me. Like, it's not funny. Well, I mean, it is funny, but it's also obvious why Vince isn't there. And if he is there, he's been cropped out of the picture. But it's just funny to think that Linda McMahon shows up with both of her kids and their spouses, but like Vince isn't there. Which I guess it's a bad look because what Vince is going through, recently and stuff like that with, you know, whatever. But still, it's just funny. It's maybe bad optics, but still, you can't help but notice. It's very noticeable. The noticeable lack of Vince. But yeah, promises made, promises kept. We're getting the Department of Education gone. Hopefully, it really is abolished altogether. But yeah, be sure to comment. Let me know what you think, or tell me how retarded you think I am. Like the video, follow the links, follow me, subscribe to all of my alt channels. Follow me on X. Come watch the game streams whenever I finally start doing those again. I used to do them every day, but now I'm going to be doing them just on the weekends. Maybe Saturday and Sunday, but probably just Saturday. We'll see what happens. But yeah, algorithm stuff. Find a bone, wind it up, and throw it at me.